The Kingdom and the Whispering Seeds, a calming bedtime story inspired by chapter 13, Gospel of Matthew. Long ago, in the golden hills of Galilee, where the breeze sang through fields of barley, and the sky stretched wide and peaceful above, there lived a humble sower. He was not a man of many words, but when he spoke, his voice was like the wind through tall grass, soft, steady, and full of meaning. One gentle morning, just after the sun brushed the earth with its warm fingertips, a crowd gathered near the sea. Mothers held their little ones close. Farmers leaned on their tools. Children giggled as seagulls dipped low in the breeze. Everyone came to listen, for the teacher, Jesus, had arrived and climbed into a boat just offshore, so his voice could reach them all. As he sat upon the boat, with water quietly lapping at its sides, he began to speak in stories, parables, like dreams wrapped in truth. A sower went out to sow, Jesus began. The people leaned closer, lulled by the rhythm of his voice and the sway of the waves. The first seed, the hungry path in. The story, the sower reached into his sack and scattered seeds with care. One tiny seed fell upon a hard-packed path, where footsteps had pressed the earth down flat. This seed tried to nestle in, but it could not sink into the soil. It lay exposed beneath the sun, and soon a bird with shimmering feathers and curious eyes swooped down and carried it away. As Jesus told it, the people could almost hear the flutter of wings. This seed, he said, is like the word that falls on a heart that isn't ready. The evil one comes quickly and snatches it away before it can grow. The second seed, the rocky hope. Another seed landed where the soil was thin, and beneath it, sharp rocks waited like hidden teeth. At first, the seed was joyful. It sprouted with eager leaves and reached up toward the light. But when the sun grew hot and the days stretched long, its roots could not hold. With no depth, it withered in the heat. Jesus spoke gently. This is the heart that receives the word with joy, but when troubles come, the roots are too shallow. It cannot last. The third seed. Among the thorns, a third seed drifted onto a patch of land where wild thorns grew like sneaky shadows. It settled in and began to grow, stretching tall with hope. But the thorns were faster. They twisted around the young plant, choking its light, stealing its water, until it could bear no fruit. This, Jesus said, is like the one who hears the word, but the worries of life and the pull of riches wrap around the heart and squeeze out the good. The fourth seed, the open field with the last seed. Oh, the last seed landed in an open field, rich and soft and full of quiet promise. There, it sank into the earth like a whisper, hidden but alive. Rain gently kissed the soil. Sunlight warmed the leaves. Time passed, and the seed grew into a beautiful, fruitful plant. Some 30, some 60, some 100 times more than was sown. And the people smiled because they could see that field in their minds. Golden, peaceful, overflowing. Jesus looked at the crowd with eyes that saw into hearts. He who has ears, he said kindly, let him hear. Secrets beneath the surface. Later that day, as the sun lowered and the sky turned the color of warm honey, Jesus sat with his closest friends. They asked him why he spoke in stories. He smiled softly, like someone sharing a secret with a child at bedtime. Because the kingdom of heaven, he said, is like treasure hidden in the earth. Not everyone sees it at once, but to those who listen, really listen, it's like discovering something beyond measure. He told them the meaning of the seeds, the different hearts that receive God's message. He said that even a tiny seed, like the mustard seed, could become a great tree where birds could come and rest in its branches. The treasure in the field. And then, as the stars began to twinkle awake above them, he told them another tale. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. A man finds it, buries it again, and in his joy sells everything he owns to buy that field. And another, it is like a pearl of great value. When a merchant finds it, he sells all else just to have that one perfect thing. The disciples listened, quiet and still, like children curled beneath blankets, dreaming of hidden pearls and treasure-filled fields. The net and the sea. Finally, Jesus spoke of a net cast into the sea, gathering all kinds of fish. At the end of the day, the fishermen sat and sorted the good from the bad. So it will be at the end of the age, he said gently. The angels will come and gather what is good. A whisper, for the night as night fell fully over Galilee, and the moon shimmered on the water like a silver path. Jesus looked at his friends and asked, have you understood all these things? They nodded, sleepy-eyed and content. He told them that those who understood were like owners of a house who bring out treasures, both old and new, stories from the past and hope for the future. A peaceful ending. And so, the teacher and his friends rose and walked beneath the starlit sky. The fields lay quiet. The seeds in the soil slept deeply, waiting for the morning. In the hush of that night, hearts were full of calm wonder. The kingdom of heaven was near, not loud, not heavy, but like a seed, a pearl, a treasure hidden in the earth, waiting, growing, whispering peace. And you, dear one, may sleep now too. Let your dreams be soft and your heart open like good soil, ready for the gentle seeds of heaven. Good night.